Listen carefully and stop what you're doing right now. You didn't find your way here by chance or out of boredom. I brought you here for a reason, because there's something important I need to tell you, something that can't wait any longer. The gift I promised you, the one you cried for, the one you thought was lost, it's finally here. It's ready for you now, not later. You need to take it now, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready. If you leave without opening it, if you think you'll come back later, you'll miss the very moment when everything could change for you. I know you've had nights when you wondered if I still remembered you, when it felt like your prayers were going unheard. Have you ever wondered if it was worth standing firm when everyone told you to quit? Have you questioned whether that promise I made was real or just a dream from your tired heart? Let me make this clear. I never forget. I never ignore. I never lie. I've heard every tear, every prayer, and I've been right there with you in those sleepless nights, waiting for the perfect moment, and that moment is now. I didn't come to give you just a nice speech to make you feel good for a while. I didn't come here because I have a package for you. It's been waiting for you, with your name written in gold. You've been waiting, watching the door for weeks while I made the final touches, ensuring that when it's in your hands, it's exactly what you need. No half measures, no mistakes. I don't do things halfway. When I give fully. When I promise, I deliver. And when I say it's yours, you can trust that no one will take it away. But there's something you must know before we open this gift together. It's not a reward for being perfect. It's not a prize for getting everything right. It's pure love, pure grace from me to you, because I saw you when no one else did, and I held you up when you thought you might fall. I spoke to you in the quiet moments when you thought you were all alone. And now, as the time has come for me to give you what is yours, I won't let you miss it because of doubt or fear. I want you to press that like button now as a step of faith. Don't do it because I need it. Do it because you need to show with that simple act that you believe, that you trust, and that you are ready to receive what I'm giving you. It's your way of saying to me, yes, Lord, I'm ready to open my gift. Yes, Lord, I trust that this is real. And when you do, something will change in the unseen world. Something will start to work in your favor. Something will be unlocked that's been stuck for so long. So don't overthink it. Just do it. Do it with an open heart. Do it believing that, on the other side, I'm smiling because you, my child, finally chose to trust. Let me show you something you need to see with your spiritual eyes. That gift you've been waiting for isn't just something material. It's not just money, health, or a new opportunity. It's far greater than that. It's a full renewal of your life. It's a fresh start with everything that has gone wrong. It's rewriting your story, leaving behind the sad chapters, and beginning again with everything now in your favor. I didn't just come to give you something. I came to completely transform your life. There's a reason this gift took so long to arrive. It wasn't because I forgot about you, or because I wanted to make you wait for no reason. It's because I needed your heart to be exactly where it needed to be to handle what's coming. There are blessings so great that if they come too early, while you're still weak, they might crush you instead of lifting you up. There are miracles so powerful that if they find you before you're ready, they might confuse you instead of setting you free. That's why I had to prepare you first. I had to strengthen you in secret. Every problem you faced, every trial, was a hidden training session for what was ahead. And now that you're ready, now that you've been through it all, and your faith is stronger despite everything, I can now give you this gift without fear that you'll waste it or not know what to do with it. You've learned to appreciate, you've learned patience, and you've learned to trust even when you don't fully understand. The lessons you learn through pain are the very ones that will protect your blessing when it arrives. They will keep you from losing it and ensure it stays with you forever. But there's something else you need to understand. This gift comes with a responsibility. You cannot receive it and then forget about me as if you no longer need me. You cannot open it and then return to your old ways as if nothing has changed. What I'm about to give you will make such a huge impact on your life that people will notice the difference. They will see something new in you. They will feel a light in you that wasn't there before. They will sense a power in you that they haven't seen. And when they ask you what happened, when they want to know how you changed, your answer must be clear. It was God. It wasn't me trying hard. It wasn't my own smarts or effort. It was the hand of the Lord working in my favor. It's written in the book of James, chapter 1, verse 17, that every good and perfect gift comes from above, from the Father of lights, who never changes. Do you understand what that means? It means that everything good you have and everything good that's coming to you comes from me, not from your boss, not from your family, and not from the government. It comes from me. And because it comes from me, it's perfect. It has no flaws, no hidden surprises, no tricks, just goodness, and it's forever. Now, I want you to do something in these next few moments as we continue. Close your eyes and picture that gift in your hands. It doesn't matter if you don't know exactly what it is. It doesn't matter if you can't see all the details. Just imagine it, wrapped in shiny paper, waiting for you to open it. Feel the weight of it in your hands. Feel the texture of the wrapping. Now ask yourself, do I truly believe this is for me? Do I really believe I deserve this? Do I truly believe that God loves me enough to give me something like this? And if your answer is yes, if something deep inside you says, yes, I believe, then you're ready. But if there's still a part of you that doubts, if a small voice whispers, this is too good to be true, then I need you to silence that voice right now. I need you to quiet that voice of doubt because it has no power over your life. That is not your voice. That is the voice of the enemy, trying to steal what already belongs to you, and you won't let it. Not this time. Not when you're so close to what's meant for you. I want you to know that I've been watching every step you've taken. I've seen how you get up every morning, even when you don't feel like it. I've seen you keep going, even when it felt like everything was against you. I've seen you refuse to give up, even when your body was exhausted and your mind wanted to quit. None of that went unnoticed. All of it was counted. All of it was recorded. And now comes the moment when I reward you for every effort, for every tear you shed when no one was looking, for every prayer whispered in the stillness of the night when everyone else was asleep. This gift is your reward, but more than that, it's a declaration that you matter to me, that your life has value, that your happiness is important to me. Contrary to what you've been made to believe, I am not a distant God who hardly notices you. I am close, I am involved, and I care about every detail of your day. When you suffer, I suffer with you. When you cry, I cry with you. When you feel you can't keep going, I carry you. So stay awake, keep your eyes open, and your heart sensitive, because that gift might show up when you least expect it. It could be tomorrow morning, or it might even come tonight while you're asleep. It might come in the form of a phone call that changes everything. You don't know when it will come, and you don't need to know. You just need to be ready to receive it when it does. Being ready means having faith, staying expectant, and living each day like today could be the day everything changes. And there's one more thing I need you to understand. This gift isn't just for you, it's for your whole family. It's for your children, for your home. When I bless, I don't bless halfway. When I release favor over someone, that favor overflows to everyone around them. It's like perfume that doesn't just smell good on you, but fills everything around you, and others will feel it. They'll see that something's changed in your home. They'll notice a peace that wasn't there before, a provision that was missing before. And all of this happened because you chose to believe, because you chose to accept, and because you decided to open the gift I've given you. But now I need to speak to you about something important and a little delicate. During all this waiting, things have been happening around you that you might not have noticed. There have been people who came close to you with wrong intentions. There have been situations that seemed like chances, but were actually traps. There were times when you were almost about to take the wrong path, one that would have led you to disaster, but I stopped you. Not in a loud, obvious way, not with a voice from the sky, but by placing a feeling of restlessness in your heart, a sense of unease you couldn't explain, a feeling that something wasn't right. And every time you felt that and chose to listen to me, every time you said, "I'll wait," even when you didn't understand why, you saved me from having to step in more dramatically. Because I prefer to guide you with soft whispers than with loud shouts. I prefer to lead you with gentle signs rather than sudden, loud actions. But when you don't listen to my soft whispers, I have no choice but to speak louder. And trust me, I will always do what is necessary to protect you, even if that means closing doors you wanted open or moving people you wanted close. Your well-being is my priority, your happiness is my goal, and your fulfillment is my mission. I won't let anyone or anything take that away from you. I won't let the enemy destroy what I've worked so hard to build in you. I won't let you lose, out of carelessness, what you gained with patience. That's why sometimes I had to be tough with you. That's why, at times, it felt like I was closing doors in your face. That's why it seemed like I wasn't on your side when, in reality, I was protecting you from things you couldn't yet see. But all of that is behind us now. It's in the past. Now, we're entering a new season. A season where the doors that open will be the right ones, where the people who come will be the right ones, and where the opportunities that appear will truly benefit you. You won't have to ask yourself anymore if this is from me or not. You'll know it deep in your spirit, and you'll feel it in your heart. There will be such peace within you that you won't have any doubt that this is the path meant for you. It's written in the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways, and he will make your paths straight. Pay attention to what that says. Hey everyone, a quick, honest update. Recently, YouTube demonetized this channel, making it tough to keep this project running. I'm so grateful to those already supporting me on Ko-fi. You're literally keeping this channel alive. If you find value in my work, please consider buying me a coffee to help out. The link is right there in the description and the pinned comment. Every bit helps me keep creating for you. Thank you for the love now. Back to the video. It doesn't say trust just a little bit, it says trust with all your heart. It doesn't say trust only when you understand, or trust with your own wisdom. And here's the promise. I will make your path straight. I will clear the obstacles. I will make the way easier for you. I will prepare everything so that when you take steps forward, you won't trip on things that don't need to be in your way. And do you know the best part of this promise? It doesn't depend on your perfection. It doesn't rely on you doing everything perfectly. It depends on your trust, on your decision to believe even when you don't see, on your willingness to follow my voice, even when you don't know where I'm leading you. And you've already shown me that trust. You've already shown that you can believe in things you can't see. Your faith doesn't depend on circumstances. It depends on who I am, and that's all I need from you. That's enough to move mountains in your favor. Now, I want you to think about everything you've lost, not to make you feel sad or stuck in the past, but so you can understand the greatness of what I'm about to do. Because everything you've lost will come back to you, but not in the same way. It will come back better, it will come back multiplied, and when you see it, you'll say, "This is much better than what I had before." I don't restore things just to leave you where you were. I restore to lift you higher, to put you in a better position, to give you something that is far greater than what you lost. You lost a job? I'm going to give you a better one with a salary you never even imagined. You lost a relationship? I'm going to bring someone into your life who will truly love you, not just with words, but with actions. You lost your health? I'm going to restore you in such a way that your body will be stronger than it was before you got sick. You lost your peace? I'm going to fill you with a peace so deep that nothing and no one will be able to take it away. When I restore, I don't just make temporary fixes, I make permanent changes. That gift I promised you includes all of this. It's not just one thing, it's a complete blessing. It touches every area of your life where there's been a lack. Your finances, your health, your relationships, your peace of mind, your purpose, everything. I didn't come to bless just one part of your life and leave other parts lacking. I came to fill you up completely, to satisfy you fully, to restore you entirely. But there's something crucial that I need you to understand. This gift requires you to make room for it. And making room means letting go of things, letting go of old grudges you're still holding on to, letting go of toxic relationships you're tolerating, letting go of harmful habits you're still practicing. Let go of the fears that paralyze you and keep you stuck. You can't receive something new if your hands are full of the old. You can't welcome the future if you're still holding on to the past. You can't move forward if you keep looking back. So let go. Let go now, not tomorrow, not when you feel stronger. Open your hands, open your heart, open your mind and say, Lord, here I am. Empty but available, broken but willing, tired but full of hope. Take everything that no longer serves me and fill that space with what I truly need. When you say this with all your heart, when it's a real prayer and not just nice words, I will answer you. I will move in ways that will leave you speechless. I know there's a part of you that still fears. You're afraid that this isn't real, that you'll get your hopes up only to be let down again. You fear believing and then realizing it was just your imagination. I understand that fear because you've been through so much. You've been promised things that never came true, trusted people who disappointed you, but I am not like them. I don't make promises that I won't keep. I don't lie, and I don't play with your feelings. When I say something will happen, it will. When I decree something, it comes to pass. When I promise something, it happens. And I am promising you right now, face to face. I'm telling you that your gift has arrived, your miracle is here, and your time of suffering is over. This isn't a metaphor or a spiritual comfort just to make you feel better. It's a real promise that will show up in your life in a way so tangible you'll be able to touch it. So stop doubting, stop questioning, stop thinking this is too good to be true, because nothing is too good when it comes from me. Nothing is impossible when I'm involved. Nothing is out of my reach when I decide to bless you. And I decided to bless you, not because you deserve it, not because you're perfect, but because I love you, because you are mine, and because your happiness matters to me more than you can imagine. In the days ahead, you will begin to notice signs. At first, they'll be small and subtle, but they'll be there, a call you weren't expecting, a meeting that changes everything, an idea that comes to you out of nowhere and turns out to be exactly what you needed. A door will open just when you thought there was no way out. And when you see these signs, when you start to notice things changing, don't call it a coincidence. Don't say you were lucky. Speak the truth. Acknowledge that it was God, that it was my hand moving things into place, that it was my favor making a way. Because when you recognize my intervention and give credit where it's due, you unlock even more blessings, open even more doors, and release even more miracles into your life. Keep listening carefully, because there's still much more you need to understand about this gift and how to fully activate it in your life. Something is changing right now while you're listening. You might not see it with your natural eyes yet, but your spirit is sensing it. There is a transformation happening in the unseen world that will soon cross over and become a reality you can touch and feel. And when that happens, when you move from the promise to the fulfillment, you will understand why everything had to unfold exactly the way it did, why every delay was necessary, why every closed door was actually protecting you from something worse, why every tear you cried was watering the seed of the miracle that is now beginning to grow. There's something very few understand about how I work. My timing doesn't work like yours. I see everything at once. I see the past, the present, and the future, as if it were all one single picture. From this perspective, I can see exactly what you need and when you need it, so that it brings you the greatest good. If I had given it to you earlier, it would have harmed you. If I had given it to you later, it would have been too late. But now, right now, is the perfect time, the exact moment where your need and my provision meet in the best possible way. And I want you to understand something else. This gift I've brought to you doesn't come by itself. It comes with protection. I know there are people around you who, as soon as they see things going well for you, will try to come back. They'll return with smooth words and sweet excuses. They'll try to make you believe that they've always been on your side. But I will give you discernment. I'm going to open your eyes so you can see through the fake smiles and understand the real intentions behind them. I'm going to place an alert in your heart that will tell you, be careful with this person before they can cause you harm. Part of this gift is for you to learn how to value your peace, protect your energy, and not let just anyone into your life just because they seem kind or because you feel sorry for them. There are people who bring so much negativity that wherever they go, they change the atmosphere for the worse. And now, as you step into your season of blessings, you can't afford to keep those kinds of people close. That's why I'm going to help you clean your circle. I'll help you remove the things that are standing in the way and surround you with people who truly care for you and celebrate your success instead of envying it. And when you see certain people leaving, don't be upset. Don't try to hold on to them or beg them to stay, because if they go, it's either because they've already served their purpose in your life or because they were never meant to be there in the first place. I need that empty space to bring the right people into your life, the ones who will add value, the ones who will stand by you in tough times, and those who will defend you when you're not around. Now, I want to speak to you about money, because I know it's an area where you've struggled the most. I know you've had to count every penny. I know you've faced the tough choice between paying a bill or buying food. I know you've felt the weight on your chest when the month ends and the numbers just don't add up. I want you to know that season is over, not because money will suddenly fall from the sky, although I could make that happen if I wanted to, but because I'm going to open up income sources for you that you never expected. I'm going to lead you to opportunities you weren't even looking for. I will make sure your work is valued and that you are paid fairly for what you do, and more than that, I will teach you how to manage it. I've seen people who receive a lot, but lose it quickly because they don't know how to handle it. I don't want that to happen to you. That's why, with provision comes wisdom. With increase comes understanding. And with abundance comes order. I will ensure that when it arrives, it stays. I will make sure that when it multiplies, it stays in place, and when it grows, it won't slip away due to poor management. And there's something important I need you to do in these coming days. I need you to start living as if you already have what I promised you. I'm not talking about spending money you don't have. What I mean is that you need to shift your mindset. Stop speaking from a place of lack and start speaking from a place of abundance. Stop thinking like someone who has nothing and start thinking like a child of a king. Because your words have power. What you say will come to pass. What you declare will appear in your life. Stop saying, I never have enough money. Say, the Lord is my provider and I lack nothing. Stop saying, things always go wrong for me. Say, everything works out for my good because God is with me. Stop saying I can't. Say, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And watch as your reality begins to line up with your words, because your words create your environment. What you declare opens doors. Your decrees activate blessings that have been waiting for you to give them permission to come into your life. I know it sounds simple, and you might wonder, is that all? But believe me, there's more power in your words than you realize. There's more authority in your mouth than you've ever used. There's more potential in your faith than you've activated. Now is the time to use all of that to claim what belongs to you, to take hold of your inheritance. The gift I brought you is not temporary, it is not borrowed, and I won't take it back when you make a mistake. It's yours forever, irrevocable, permanent, and no one can take it from you because it is backed by my word. My word is more reliable than any human promise, firmer than any earthly contract, and stronger than any guarantee made by man. So take a deep breath, calm yourself, rest in the certainty that what I've said will come to pass, and get ready, because what comes next will be even more powerful than what you've heard so far. There's a secret that very few people know. and today I'm going to reveal it to you. The gift I promised you doesn't just change your present, it changes your entire future. When I step into someone's life, I don't make simple adjustments. I rebuild everything from the foundation. I change the direction of your life, rewrite your destiny, and what once seemed like your inevitable path, what you thought was already decided, suddenly takes an unexpected turn. One no one saw coming, not even you. I want you to know that this change has already started. The heavenly forces have already been set in motion to guide your life where it needs to go. There were times in your past when you took the wrong path, when you followed advice that wasn't from me, when you let your feelings lead you instead of listening to what I was trying to tell you. Those decisions led you off course, away from the main road, onto a path full of difficulties and challenges. But I didn't leave you there. I didn't say, "It's your fault, you made bad choices." No, I kept working, I kept guiding, I kept redirecting your steps to bring you back to the place where you need to be. And I did it. Now you're at the point of reconnection, standing in the place where your life is aligning again with my original plan for you. From here on out, everything that happens will make sense. Every moment will fit together. Every experience will be part of a much bigger picture than you can see right now. As it is written in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 29, verse 11, "For I know the thoughts I have for you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope." Pay attention to this. I know the plans I have for you. These aren't plans I came up with on the spot. These aren't last-minute decisions. My thoughts are filled with peace, well-being, and prosperity, and they all have one purpose: to give you the future you've been hoping for, the outcome you've dreamed about, the destiny you deserve. And that future holds things you haven't even dared to imagine yet. It includes blessings so great that if I tried to describe them to you now, you wouldn't even believe me. It includes doors so wide that when they open, you'll have to blink just to be sure it's real. I don't think small. I don't plan with limits. I don't create with boundaries. When I set someone's destiny, I do it big, I do it grand, I do it unforgettable. And part of that incredible future is that your testimony will inspire others. People will see you and find hope again. People will hear your story and decide not to quit. There will be broken hearts who, seeing how I've restored you, will believe that they too still have a chance. That's why it's so important that when your miracle comes, when your blessing shows up, you don't keep quiet. Don't keep it to yourself. Share it, speak about it, tell others what I've done in your life, because your story isn't just yours. It's a message of hope for so many people going through the same struggles you've faced. It's living proof that I'm still working miracles. It's evidence that I haven't lost my power. When you talk about how I pulled you from the pit, how I lifted you up, how I turned your pain into purpose, you will start a wave of faith that will touch lives you never thought possible. Now, there's something practical you need to do for this gift to fully appear in your life. You need to stop getting in your own way. I've seen how you sometimes put obstacles in your path, how you tell yourself that you're not enough, how you disqualify yourself before even trying. When you say, "I can't," before even attempting, that mindset is the only thing that can slow down what I have already prepared for you. That's why I'm going to work on your mind. I will change your way of thinking. I will transform your thought patterns. I'll replace the lies you've believed with the truth of who you really are. Because you are not a failure. You are not a lost cause. You are not without worth. You are my child. You are an heir to my kingdom. You carry my image, and that makes you royalty. That gives you authority and places you in a position of privilege no one can take away. So lift your head, stand tall, and look ahead with confidence. The time of walking with your head down is over. The time of living in shame is finished. The time of feeling inferior is done. Now, you walk as you are a child of the Most High, a representative of heaven on earth, an ambassador of my kingdom in this world. With that identity comes responsibility. You must live like who you are, act like your position, speak like your inheritance. You can't keep speaking like a victim when you're victorious. You can't keep acting like a beggar when you're an heir. You can't keep thinking like a slave when you are free. And I'm going to help you make that change. You won't have to do it on your own. I won't leave you to figure it out by yourself. I will be with you every step of the way, guiding you, correcting you when you go off track, encouraging you when you get tired, holding you up when you feel like you can't move forward. Because that's my promise to you, that's my covenant, that's my love in action, and that love is what powers this gift.